Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight on KritzKast, we have a Premier Division Sixes. It is, I do believe, week one here. It is Mr. Four Eggs versus Double Jointed Sixes here. And on the side, on the couch with me, is the fabulous, gorgeous Mikcow.
Oh, thanks for that stellar introduction, Freaky. I'm happy to be here. Hello, everyone in the chat. Hope you're all having a nice Thursday night and ready for some Premier Sixes ozfortress TF2 action. I can't wait.
Looks like both demos, vice versa, rolling out bottom cliff, going into pocket here, and both sixes at the same time. Good spin from Omni onto time. They're getting him off concrete. And it just looks like a regular old mid. Brownie taking that early rock there. But Moblek taking the pride rock hasn't been spammed out yet. Just waiting for the point capture. I think they're just waiting for the sacks here or any damage from $1. Here we go. Omni and bombs into here. Does perish here. There goes the combo scout and Omni. Bunkered up, does perish. No demo for the double jointed team. And looks like the 4X team has to back out here. Back of cliff. Due to Moblek bombing the combo, picking up Mr. T3. I apologize. Shy, Adolo, and Hungary. That was an insane bomb from him, Mr. Moblek, shout out. And first mid won by Double Jointed.
It all really started off from that double sticky kill from Bonk to really clean up both of Raylan and Omni. So that really put them on the front foot as Ino gets a kill as well onto Brownie. Hungry gonna trade out Taurus for it. A little bit of a scrappy fight happening on red side of the map, but it is still about a 70% Uber advantage for the Bonk team, the Taurus team. So we'll see if they are gonna want to stop the point. It looks like that 4X are just trying to bait them forward, really threatening that cap. You see Hungry on the right-hand side of the point, just getting some more caps. I mean, there is the force, there is the Uber out of Double Jointed.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, killing Shy during that first mid fight, having Uber out, trying to bait them in a little bit, but obviously 4X just baiting the point here. But time does go down during this after team fight here, after that Uber perishing on their grass. The 4X combo is going to push pocket here, as they generally do on product. And it looks like it's going to be a half capture here. Hungry baiting it, just edging the cap here. Moblek in for the sack. Clear rocket onto Mr. Burgerism. And it doesn't get much. And there goes Moblek.
Yeah, immediately the counter aggression. A lot of damage onto Taurus back on the blue cliff side, but wasn't able to clean up that kill. But getting the point without using the Uber charge, that is exactly what 4X would want as they try and tick down the timer slowly but surely towards being a bit closer. It was a bit of a slow start for Adolo and the 4X team, but it looks like they're slowly finding their footwork and a lot of damage onto T3 as well. Has to grab the pack on the cliff side. Will stabilize things, but as long as red team have the point, they're happy. But I don't think Adolo's going to be happy about this trade that's happening right now.
Exactly, just standing still looking at the players as Strawberry just uses it in. It's going to be post Uber here. Complete damage here. Omni gets a nice direct onto T3. Does get cleaned up by Taurus, but Moblek melee battling Adolo on the red side of cliff and picks Adolo up with the escape plan. As 4X retreats back to their spawn.
Yeah, nothing quite in the server chat about that one. Adolo probably not the happiest chap right now. I see Raylan trying to get some pressure from that concrete, but is immediately shut down, and then it's almost instantly Hungary picking up Bonk. That's a huge demo pick in the grand scheme of things. Both teams don't have that Uber charge. It's a completely dry fight, and I think after that demo kill, they're just gonna be able to pick up this point, but they have to be careful of time. Oh, manages to be killed by some nice scattergun shots from Brownie, able to keep his teammates alive, and it looks like they might be trying to forward hold 4X, trying to really get some forward pressure up.
Exactly, trying to run down that time, and it looks like the Taurus team, the double jointed, looks like double sack through main. Time and Moblek trying to get some pressure off the main push here. T3's still lagging behind a little bit. There goes Moblek. John Contra's perish. Gets the force off onto Shy there. Minimal HP, 50 HP. Insane force by Ino there. Ino, sorry.
Full Uber now for Double Jointed. T3 and the folks going to try and get out through main. Once again, they have to be careful of the traps, and there's forward pressure still going. Ino making a lot of space through main. Bonk trying to jump in as well, get a lot of space, but the Soldier Sag gets railing onto T3, manages to get the force, will trade his life out for it, but 4eggs are nowhere to be found, Freaky. That's what I love about Prem TF2, they're just instantly out of danger, and they're just ready for the next fight.
Exactly, getting healthy even before the pre-team fight, which I love, getting that nasty, sweet overheal as they just push in again. But again, I feel like it is going to be 90% Uber here for the 4x team. About even times here. Really good defensive here. Moblek on Pride Rock getting spammed off here. Omni's also returning the favor, edging the point here. Half cap here instantly. Moblek's in for the sack, gets the force onto Shy. And they're out. As you said, Premier Division. Looks like Time wanting to be post Uber here.
Taurus goes down. Time gets picked. Bonk finds 2 onto Omni in Hungary. Adolo getting the trade kill onto Bonk. And it looks like 4x will get the point out of all of that, but T3 was able to survive with that hefty 80% Uber charge, ready for the refight. Raylan's found them. He's found them on the grass area. As you can see, the 2 scouts from Double Jointed really trying to regress. Moblo flying in as well, getting some decent damage onto Adolo, forcing them out. They might even have to use an Uber here, Freaky, that they're really just going all guns a-blazing at the moment. Time finds one nice rocket onto Hungry. Ino cleans up that kill. And Adolo's trying to find something. He finds Bonk. That's a good kill. Omni finds Time as well. But it looks like they did give up the point, and it's a close game, less than 20 seconds on the clock for both sides right now. So this is a very crucial moment. Adolo manages to get the force onto T3, and they're able to find a couple of kills, but they have 0 positioning at the moment, and it's all going to be on what 4x and muster for these final remaining seconds.
Exactly, full Uber out here, just getting the quarter cap time here. Shy finally uses onto Brownie, and there's no one else to use. Got to cap it here. Overtime for Double Jointed here, 16. However, Time's on the post Uber, picking up a Dolo. Child ready to... It's a complete wipe during that post Uber here. Hungry, clutch, 1v4. Almost getting meleeed by Bonk It up there. Yeah, that post Uber from Time, exceptional.
Yeah, it looks like 4x are indeed in this contest, but in all of these sort of 50-50 scrappy fights, it has been Double Jointed that have looked quite favourable. Bonk actually, in quite a few of those, getting some nice early kills, really assisting his team. Let's see if he can do the same thing again on this second mid, Freaky.
Exactly, I'm looking for it. Taking a really aggressive stance here, Double Jointed. Just waiting for the damage, but also Moblek on the Pride Rock. Omni and Raylan in again. Time gets bombed. He is going to perish. However, scout down here. Taurus taking that 1v2 on that side angle here. Omni bombing him. Taking the re-aggression here. Does perish. Bunkered in for the sack onto the medic. Gets the sticky off. Doesn't get much here, but I'm looking at Moblek here for the post.
Pipe! The pipe from Bonk, just able to find Shy. That is absolutely huge for this fight, and it wasn't looking that great for Double Jointed, I'll be honest. But that salvage from Bonk It Up really putting themselves in a favorable spot. They did lose the point, so the time is in favor of 4x, but with that full Uber now, they're going to have to try and get a force onto T3. Oh, down to single digits. A good hold and a good use from T3, but also some nice pressure from the players on 4x. But now they're going to have to deal with the forward hold, and it can be quite difficult to break, especially when the team is performing as well as Double Jointed is right now.
Exactly. It looks like Hungry for Eggs on his main Pyro, coming out grass. Love to see the space mate here. Dolo. Time does perish by the Dolo grass traps. Hungry's out on Pyro, out to grass, making that
Oh,
space
look at
here.
Raylan. Raylan thought about it. Certainly thought about it. Omni looking as well, just trying to get some nice spam onto Bonk. A lot of damage actually onto Mo. Has to try and back out, and it looks like they've just given up this point. On kill, here comes the Uber, really aggressively. They're trying to find the kill into T3. They can't quite find it. Time actually going to find a Dolo, but one rocket picks up the medic, and actually Hungry's come out on the Pyro class, so forget the flank scout. He's a combo Pyro now.
The new meta. But I'm looking for the regress here from Double Jointed. T3 just perishing, getting up here. Now, Obviously, Taurus really aggressive onto Brownie there with the support of Bonk It Up, but Moblog dies pretty early, times in for the sack, gets body blocked, but he does pick up Omni.
Oh, look at Hungry! Hungry
I'm
finds
running.
one! Oh,
Only
almost
picks
gets
up the
on the medic.
Yeah, very close here. Raylan perishes here. It is another capture point for Double Joint.
Ivy's been finding himself in some really nice spots, able to get a couple of kills towards the tail end of these messy team fights, and has been able to really become that anchor that they sort of need on the flank sides as the combo is, you know, having their scrappy fight across the point. But it looks like 4X, they're really wanting to keep the pressure going. They do have Uber. They probably know that T3 isn't quite up on his yet. They find the kill on the tires with a nice pipe from Adolo. And another nice pipe onto block. Two nice pipes from Adolo onto the enemy demo man. That is absolutely incredible stuff from the 4X demo man. And with that, they're going to just be able... Oh, they find another kill onto Mo as well. The tables might be turning. They might have woken up, Freaky. But we'll see what the next 30 seconds tells us.
Exactly. Bunk It Up is going through the blue team's main. Trying to bait it a little bit. Even Uber's the spam. The incredible spam here from Raylan and Omni. Wanting to force T3 really early, so it's really bad for the Uber. Taurus takes it in. He wants to take it in. I know he does. T3 taking a little bit of spam. He is forcing really early here. Better Uber for blue team. Taurus backing out. Post Uber on the point here. Times in for Post Uber, getting some space on that red main, but also Omni taking the re-aggression there. It does perish. Bonk It Up also getting picked up by Burgerism, Brownie, and Moblog perishes during that Post Uber. Back to spawn, Double Jointed goes.
I like the idea from Time to really just collapse on the enemy combo, but he got a lot of damage up, but unfortunately just nothing really died on the side of 4Eggs, so yeah, you can do all the damage in the world, but if you're not securing the frags, then unfortunately it isn't quite as useful. Hungary looks like it was a little bit of a feed there on the enemy cliff side, and that's going to be all that Double Jointed need to really take this point. Look how far forward Taurus is, going down to 7 HP. He's going to get cleaned up with a nice bomb from Raylan. He finds another one onto Bonk as well. Raylan, an absolutely amazing play from the Red Soldier, and that might actually allow them to contest this fight. Adolo's thinking about it. Brownie takes a lot of damage down at 20 health. Hungary's trying to support as well. It's a very scrappy fight, but it looks like Ino and Time were able to just secure the point, but the Uber from 4X.
T3 just getting dropped with that scout there. John Fortress, it is a total collapse here from Double Jointed. 4X, Moblog scene trying to get something, doesn't get it. It's only Time wins a respawner, but very unlucky on T3's end there, getting dropped at that last second.
Well, it's a best of 3 now. 1-1. We have a game, Freaky.
Woo! Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Vice versa, same rollout as last round here. Now, both pocket solid, both roamers, sorry. Just spamming out the ideal product scenario. But I'm looking at the two scouts here. I'm looking at the double aggression here. However, Moblog getting read like a book from Adolo, getting too sticky. It is out. However, Burgerism and Hungary is in. Omni getting the space they need in front of their pocket. There goes Moblog off the Pride Rock. Is dead. Omni just spotting out where they are. Adolo sticking them out. Gets piped in the meanwhile. Tari just narrowly escaping that midi. Looks like Double Jointed playing in pocket here. T3 has to play back. However, 2 dead from... T3 uses the Uber very early in Dogbread. And it looks like a better Uber here for 4X here. Going to be post-Uber their porch. T3 could be caught in here on Cliff. Doesn't. Brownie perishes. Looks like another soldier fight. Dollar goes down during this. Raylan onto Tari 5. Picks him up as well as Moblog. Raylan going behind, causing chaos. Hungary versus Time. Time picks up Hungary.
What a rocket.
Very insane rocket from him, and shies back to the 4Egg spawn. But a minute has surpassed on the 4X timer.
Yeah, it was really good play from 4X to secure the point early, especially with how much Mo was struggling to really do that much during that mid fight. Just Adolo absolutely reading him like a book during that fight. But then things sort of started to devolve a little bit for 4Eggs, and it's slowly one pick became two, and now Omni dying as well. That's not what you want as you're trying to take this point. Looks like Brownie's going to go down as well. They do trade Taurus for it, but I don't think that T3 is going to be sweating too much about that one.
Exactly. Losing a scout for a soldier and a scout here, it's not too bad. I'll take that trade any day. There goes Raylan. However, Omni just respawned, coming up Pride Rock, so it's still only one solid. Hungry, boarding, bonkered up. Finally, T3 uses it, but it is going to be a better Uber here for the double jointed post Uber on point. Looks like Shy's out. Omni bombing the post Uber. Doesn't get anything other than a direct onto Tari, but he just cleans up, licking his fingers onto a Dolo. There goes Shy. Raylan trying to salvage, doesn't only get the splash damage onto the medic. There goes Brownie, and it's a total collapse for the 4Eggs team.
Yeah, again, Time just finding himself in the best position possible. He's currently on a 4 kill streak, and you don't really see that too often from soldiers on product at this kind of level, with just how insane the scouts are on both of these teams, in fact. So he's playing really, really well thus far. 4Eggs need to find a little bit of an answer, and that's not what you want. Shy going down to 7 health almost instantly, but they find a pipe. A Dolo onto bonk it up. And yeah, it's looking pretty... Oh my god! Nice trade there between Omni and Ino. Just waiting for an arrow. The sack, they tried to find the Shy pick, but they couldn't quite convert. And T3 going down in that one. A minute each way. Well,
this is a match.
Forward hold.
Here we go. Mobloke's broken out here. They're broken out Cliff. Double jointed John Fortress on the demo, making the pressure. Bunkered up supports him during that endeavor. But T3, it is full disat here for the double jointed. Adolo bombs the Cliff. Sticky's at the exit. T3 is forced to remain. They know it. Brownie's on the case. Does pick up T3. Omni perishes. So does Bonkered up 1, 2, 3. Hungry knows Mobloke's up top there, but Adolo versus Ino. However, Hungry MG, Hungry versus Tari 5 on the point. Tari 5 wins 6k from him.
Yeah, doing well not to deny his spawners as well. Gets his medic, gets his team up, and because of the spawn, the differences between when you have the point and when you don't, it looks like Double Jointed are going to actually get a proper point hold going, get themselves set up. They see Omni flying in, just trying to get some info, getting some space. Bonk getting a lot of damage as well. Onto Shy. Probably not making her life any easier. Once again, down to 50 health. Omni going incredibly low as well. The spam game is looking strong from Double Jointed, but we'll see if 4Eggs have an answer to it. They don't look like they really want to do anything at the moment. And here comes the soda bombs. T3 is used. They have to not get caught by this. Adolo gets caught. Omni goes down as well in the back lines. Raylan finds the trade onto Mo as well. But the important thing, Shy is still alive, so they will have Uber to recontest us, but with only 10 seconds, it's going to need to be a very, very nice push, Freaky.
Raylan does, yeah, very much. Raylan dies very late to the fight here, but it is full disat for Double Jointed. Finally, Shy uses their time, does the force, does perish, crushes his legs on grass. However, Omni just making space, seeing Mobloke through the house windows. And it looks like Double Jointed combo on the back of Cliff. They want to re-aggress here. Overtime for them on the time. Minute left.
Oh, look at the soldiers. Look at the red soldiers. On the T3, they find the kill onto the blue medic. That is exactly what you want. Hungry and Brownie also doing a lot of damage. But it's now a 2v3. Both medics actually going down in that exchange. It's now Time and Bonk versus Adolo, Omni, and Hungry. Very, very weak players on 4Eggs. When with the spawner advantage, they need to be careful because looks like that Taurus is just walking in. Time getting some decent damage onto Omni as well. Decent damage onto Raylan as well. Oh, with the bomb from Raylan. Able to find the medic once again as the scrappy DM fight ensues. I can't exactly see who's winning out here. It looks like it might be the blue team. And they do win it out. Double Jointed go up 2-1 and go take map point for this first map of the season.
I really love how Mobloke just stood there on that high ground, spamming the point. I think getting at least one. I didn't see if he got a second one, but just insane spam, taking that high ground. They're just dropping down, playing with the team. Insane. Yes.
Here we go. mid-fight number 4. Adolo immediately going on the aggression onto Bonk, getting a lot of damage onto the blue Demo Man as well, but taking a lot himself. That activates his soldiers. Raylan and Omni trying to find something. Omni can't quite find anything. Bonk takes out him. Looks like Arno takes out Raylan as well. Brownie finds a trade onto Bonk, but it's not looking great. Looks like Adolo has just stood on the point, and so Red Team will get the first capture. But it looks like they might be in a little bit of a worse position. They are going to be forced out, but they're just waiting for their spawners to get up so they can re-aggress. Blue team still quite haven't found the cap yet. The Uber comes out actually from Brownie and Shy. They get the force onto T3, but their post-Uber positioning is all over the place at the moment, Freaky.
Exactly. Omni just bombing. Ooh, almost got that post-fight Uber there onto T3. Sorry, post-Uber bomb onto T3, but obviously Brownie taking the fall there. Omni versus John Fortress on Cliff. Doesn't die here. But yeah, it's just chaos. Omni perishing pre-team fight.
Oh, now they're caught on the low ground. Adolo's
Yeah.
going to go down. Omni's gone down as well. And looks like DOUBLEJOINTED are just going to set up the forward hold again. It looks like it's advantage Taurus in this battle of the main callers.
Yes, looks like Shy 4X team want to still take it out the obvious through grass error. I'm looking at the tab. Hungry on his main yet again on the Pyro. Gets the reflect here. Mo is very low here. So is Time getting good spam here. Time perishes. So does Hungry. No Pyro. But they just broken out of that forward stance and onto grass here. Omni making space. Spotting. And it looks like Adolo uses it through main. T3 uses it just then. Better Uber for the DOUBLEJOINTED team. Post Uber on point for DOUBLEJOINTED. T3 surfs away. Good surf. Omni is minimal HP. Bunkered up. Sees Hungry on the side. Nobody's as I was saying that, John Fortress dies by the, I presume, a roller. And Omni taking that presence. They are a scout down here. DOUBLEJOINTED. Bunkered up. Almost getting pincered. And yeah. Point capture to 4X.
With how close these two teams are, you can tell that once a single player goes down, that can flip the entire momentum of the fight. Right, as soon as either team finds one kill, they're just immediately on the offensive. And look at that, Taurus going on the offensive as well, trying to find some space. Bonk as well, supporting his combo scout. Time trying to find something. He'll find Raylan on the flank. Raylan wins out that 1v1 in connector. Omni finds another kill onto, this time onto Taurus. Adolo going down very low. A nice pipe from Bonk as well onto the enemy Demo Man. Raylan going down as well in the midst of all that. And with the spawner advantage, it looks like DOUBLEJOINTED are going to be almost capping the point, but not before they get the force out of Shy and the Brownie.
Exactly. Brownie dies for the cause, but insane force by him, and it looks like the 4X is back of cliff, ready to re-aggress here, but they are 2 dead, no scouts here. Solly's up bombing in onto Bonk up, perishing. However,
Look at Adolo.
T3 and Adolo, dodge and weave, T3 survives. Adolo getting meleeed by John Fortress. 2-0 for the melee battles there for Adolo, and the team capture back to DOUBLEJOINTED. 1 minute and 15 seconds left.
Yeah, 4X really need to figure out a better way to get a lot more value out of their soldiers and really capitalize on the space that they're creating, because at the moment they're going in and they're getting a couple of picks, but the rest of the team just isn't quite there to follow up on it. I don't know if it's just an experience thing, maybe from like Brownie or something, just not really recognizing it yet. It's a bit hard to tell at this stage, but what I can tell is that it is all guns a-blazing for the Red Soldiers, but unfortunately, once again, they are both going to die for it, only for a bonk trade.
Exactly. 2 Sollies dead for a demo, but yet they're about to capture the point. It's going to be 1 minute and 15 seconds. Oh, sorry, 43 seconds left for DOUBLEJOINTED. Adolo's on cliff here. They just used the Uber. Adolo bombs T3, gets forced in the air. Bit of DC troubles there, however, Tari, knowing him, takes the Uber in, getting some good damage. Adolo does perish after the fight, but Wendy, T3 getting bombed by Child Redder, the insane post-Uber bomb from him. Moblo goes down on the Pride Rock, however, John Fortress and Straw Bunny, I know on a 7k shout out. Whoever bonked it up, and John Fortress cleaning up here, the bottom of cliff out. That is.
Oh, Adolo, Huge pipe onto time and one onto Taurus. They might just have a chance, Freaky. They might just have a chance with those two insane pipes from Adolo. And Adolo has really taken this match in the palm of his hand. Omni helps him out, gets the kill onto Bonk. They will get the point. And so you're telling me there's a chance, Freaky. You're telling me there's a chance.
All right, let them cook. A minute and 11 seconds left. Come on. 2-1.
They've got this forward hold set up, looks pretty strong. They do have a small Uber advantage as well. 60 seconds left on the clock to send this to a fifth and final round. A huge kill from Omni onto Ino, but gets traded out. Adolo again with the pipes, this time onto Taurus, but it is going to get double bombed from Mo and
T3 goes down. I know the Predator, the child Predator bombing T3 and killing Mobloke. And it's just still alive on their grass. Time and bonk it up. The only survivors of that mess. Oh, sorry, with Ino. Here we go. 30 seconds left on the clock. Can they take it? Is this the match point? Ino and John Fortress taking the box's control. Very dominant and aggressive. I love to see it. Bonk it up is the same.
They need a good Uber here. Here it comes. Here's the Uber. They have lost one already on the flank. They get the medic. They found time as well. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. It's pretty even for both of these teams at the moment. As the scrap comes out, it looks like Taurus is going to be the first one to draw first blood onto Omni, and it's just scrappy. It's 2v3. There is some overtime for both Time and T3 to really try and make something work. I'm trying to close out this map, but it's not going to be enough. We are going to the fifth and final round. Winner takes all for this first map of the season. Let's go on the distance.
Alright, going the distance, making the money. I wonder who's going to win the predictions here. 2-2. Let's see it. Let's see how either team adapts or any other new strategies that we're going to see here. Alright, same rollout as before. Checking the spam, checking the damage done by the demo or solis. Yeah, regular old.
Both teams just looking to spam at the moment. No real movement just yet. Omni's going to be the first one to really try and take some space. Adolo getting really aggressive as well, but still not quite a whole lot of damage being done. And now it looks like Raylan is going to commit going behind, and it looks like both demos are actually going to trade with each other. You don't see that very often as the two demos getting killed first, but here come the soldiers from both teams starting to move a little bit. Time taking that enemy concrete side. Looks like Taurus doing some nice dodging and weaving through the sky to dodge the spam and the shots from the enemy scouts, but it isn't going to quite be enough. He falls. It's just Mo gets a decent rocket onto Shy. Bonk goes in, and she has to respect the bonk sack. Gets the force. That's probably the best that you could have hoped for if you were bonking that scenario.
Wow. I'm just imagining the comms right now. Holy. Looks like another forward hold here from the 4X team. However, Raylan taking the front of the damage there does perish, but Omni and Taurus also dies. Here we go, back to the point. Looks like the flank is checking it here. Double jointed, edging it on that left side of the point near boxes. And Moblock is going to perish from the 4 damage bomb. And, insane pick from Ino there onto Hungry. Capture the point here, start the time. It looks like 4X is...
Raylan was thinking about bombing through concrete, but yeah, with both soldiers going down, 4X just didn't quite have any pressure to get the force out of T3, so it was a pretty easy retake for Double Jointed. But here we go. The Uber trade is coming out. It's a solo, a little bit of a multi from 4X. Here comes Time on the pose. Adolo's getting juggled. Adolo's going down really weak, but it is going to be T3 the first one to fall. Moblo's going to go down as well. So that's 6v4. Bomb going to go down. So some nice shots from Brownie and Adolo. Adolo once again are getting another kill onto Taurus. And it's just Time, the only remaining soul for Double Jointed, just going to have to sit in spawn, wait for his teammates to spawn up, and try and bust out of this forward hold yet again.
Exactly. I'm holding tab right now. No pyro. They're going straight into it. Insane bomb from Child Redditor there. Raylan and Adolo just cleaning up all the damage.
Look at Time. What a surf from Shy there. And an arrow as well to boot. Gets the kill credit. An amazing surf from grass up into Japan. This was too much for Time to handle. And keeping herself alive means that they will retain about 30% Uber advantage they've been able to build up during this chaos. And while they keep continuing to hold forwards, that time is ticking down slowly but surely, just under a minute and a half for the 4 eggs timer, but they've lost both soldiers once again on the forward hold. Hungry's going to go down as well. Looks like Brownie's going to get caught probably as well. Yeah, that's a 4-man sack almost, but can't quite find really anything. And it's going to be double jointed in the driver's seat once again.
Yeah. Obviously losing those 2 soldiers on that forward hold, a bit grim. They just need a hold W for the forward hold now. Just taking turns. Hungry on his main. Yet again, he's reflecting everything, blaming everyone, picking up John Fortress.
They find Taurus, they find Mo. The Uber's coming, they find time as well. This is a atrocious Uber from Double Jointed.
Insane force by Hungry there. I would say, yeah, complete wipe for Double Jointed here. Does Ino get out bottom cliff? She does not. I love how just Hungry reflected some rockets, obviously doing your job there in that forward hole. And just holding W afterwards, cleaning up, sorry.
Well, he's still on fire. He's actually on the cliffside helping the Dolo out, trying to reflect them back into the stickies. But also, actually, he's rotating over to his medic. Be like, no, I'm going to deny this soldier. Oh, and the reflect kill onto Ino.
Yeah, looking
this could be Jova or Freaky. I don't know. This is looking pretty bad for Double Jointed.
I thought it was, even times earlier, but obviously running down that clock with that, obviously trading Ubers, but that wipe really knocked them down. 30 seconds left for 4 eggs here. They're busting out main. Double Jointed picking up Ino though. Ino time and Mobloke perishing just for the burgerism pick. Hungry still on Pyro, cleaning up 2 picks on his secondary shotgun. 15 seconds left. This is looking very bad.
I think this is map.
Yeah, this is it.
Unless a miracle happens.
Oh. Caster's Curse, Omni perishes. There goes Mobloke. Ubers are on.
Bonk makes it to the point. There is a chance.
Oh, shy post Uber onto the point. But obviously, child Redditor just cleaning up on that bomb onto the point. Maybe baiting them in. Adola goes down. Ina goes down. T3 clutch will kills. Doesn't get on the point. 2-3. 4x.
4x really taking that map in that final round. And Double Jointed, they looked pretty strong in those first 4 rounds. A couple of key mistakes here and there. A couple of players getting picked off at very awkward times. But in the end, it just came down to that final round, Freaky, and that was all about the eggs. Quick look at the logs. You can see that Ino and Taurus really tried to keep their team in the game, dropping 36 and 32 kills respectively. A lot of damage. You can just tell how fast-paced and high intensity this matchup was. If the lowest damage is 249 a minute, you know it's a quick one. Bonk with some very, very crucial picks early on in that map as well, doing a lot of work. Time as well, putting in the work, and Taurus, I mean, all of these players in this server really play exceptionally well.
Experience. I think that just says it all. Yeah. But obviously it's Soap DM right now. But what are we looking forward to? Snake Water. What are we looking forward to? Obviously, any key players, any obviously double Sully bomb, skyboxing. What are we looking out for during this match?
I've got my eyes on Omni and Raylan. Like, if they're able to get that much room like they were doing on product on Snake Water, I mean, this is a map where it's very easy to send both soldiers into the enemy saw, like one in the enemy saw, one onto the catwalk, and absolutely put the enemy team in shambles, especially on that low ground, keeping that height advantage. I'm keen to see what they do on the other side as well. Time looks like he's really feeling it this game. Maybe this will give it a bit of an opportunity for Mobloke as well to have a bit more impact. Struggling a little bit during that product game, still playing well. Don't get me wrong, but definitely the one that's struggling the most out of the 4 soldiers on this server.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, coming from high last season, obviously you expect him at a level, but yeah, he extraordinary player, exceeded my expectations of him. But yeah, I'd love to see maybe more communication, maybe some more synergy, I should have said. That's a good word. But yeah.
I think it'll be easier for Adolo to call as well, and really give Brownie a little bit, you know, what am I trying to say? Brownie's Brownie. He's a god. It is now map 2, Snake Water, with double jointed in blue, 4 eggs in red. First map in the favor of 4 eggs, 3-2. This will be a close one. This could go on for a while, Freaky. Take us away on this first mid.
Alright, good early damage onto both demos, but Bunkered Up is slightly just getting the beam now, and it looks like Redditor wants to take this high bomb. He does it, he fades and commits onto Ino, goombering her. Omni also goes down, time also goes down at better numbers here for 4A. So Dollar goes down, no demo. However, the demo is still up. Mr. Bunkered Up, Braylon is behind. I'm hoping for a connected push here. 2 scouts and a med. Shy, Hungry, and Burgerism taking that mid, but Raylan could be caught behind. He does, unfortunately, and it looks like Double Jointed wants to take this mid, obviously with the sheer numbers.
Yeah, but the spawners are coming in. Omni and Adolo are here to fight that cap, meaning that they get the forward spawn. The sack from Moblake isn't quite able to get the Uber pop from Shy. So it's looking pretty even, 5v6 at the moment. The Uber comes out from T3, and I think that's Turrets in that Uber as well. The counter pop from Shy as well. Looks like a little bit better, and actually now it's quite a bit better for the Eggs team. Brownie really finding a lot of damage. A nice bow onto Bonk to keep him alive a little bit longer. And nice job from Time to try and buy his team some time, but it wasn't quite enough. He will perish. Bonk going down in the fray as well. And 4X really just steaming forward with all this momentum. And they're going to be looking to try and make sure that Taurus doesn't get that sentry gun set up. Immediately spamming it out. Immediately sacking Omni in. They might even just go with the 5v6 advantage, honestly. Look at Brownie on the point. Gets a lot of damage onto Moblake. Finds the kill onto him. Can't quite find the kill onto Taurus as well. There's so much cap time already, and Hungry just runs onto the point. That is 1-0 for the 4Eggs team.
Quick and easy. Just, yeah, obviously that early cap time forcing the Sullies to almost look at it. Same with the demo. But then obviously the cap time in, just making it in. Raylan's spotting where the sentry is, and Omni also just taking care of it. It's just bing, bang, boom, round over.
Adolo a little bit faster than Bonk on this second mid. But it looks pretty even so far in the damage department. Looks like both teams just setting up for the 2-boot soldier bombs, and here it comes first from Omni. A massive bomb onto T3, immediately picking up the enemy medic, and that is exactly what you want if you're a fan of eggs. And 4Eggs is the name of the game. They find Ino into the red kitchen, try to steal their eggs. You know, like the pigs in Angry Birds, trying to steal the eggs. Nuh-uh, not today. And it's going to be a full Uber advantage for Shy, Adolo, and the rest of the squad as they go and find more eggs on the enemy last point.
Playing a little Easter egg hunt, are they? Pushing into last, as you said, full disad, checking the traps. But I love to see Sentry is up, level 2, insane. Ino on the sniper, watching the left shutter door. Sentry just behind the truck. Now, are they going to double stack? And then just lead the Uber in and then just flash everybody in. But they're taking it through shutter here. Uses it, Abdullah bombs it in. Sentry is still up for the Uber here. It's not getting destroyed. Omni bombs Bunkered Up.
Oh, the cap! Oh, Brownie just able to get a Hungry runs on the point again. He gets it under the noses. The same play has happened 2 rounds in a row.
What?
That should have been a terrible Uber. A terrible Uber from 4Eggs. But they sneak the cap right underneath their nose, and it's now a quick 2-0. And, yeah, they need to have someone watching the point. I don't know who is going to take that responsibility, but
one of
someone
the
has to
solos
do it.
or demo, that's all I'm saying. Same mid, Omni. Was going to go for a bomb, doesn't. It's just the same mid. Holding it really passive, double jointed in their passive here. Railing in, fades bomb onto the Omni bomb. Getting good damage, picks up T3. No medical double jointed, time goes down. However, Ino is still on that height, drops down. Shy is all alone.
Taurus.
He's in, he's hungry for those eggs. Hungry, clutch or kiss, picks up Mr. Moblake. Hungry does perish late, but the bomb kick and Bunkered Up, just piping Raylan on his back. And it's a mid-fight won by Double Jointed. Shy's out living during that mid-fight.
Yeah, I think we'll maybe see a second mid-fight, Shy with a very significant Uber advantage. And the spawners coming in from both of these teams right now. Bonks been very proactive, set up traps on both Saw and Catwalk, but it looks like they want to find some eggs in the kitchen. They're thinking about it. Adolo wants it. They have got their Uber now. They're trying to see if they can take this middle point without using it, and it looks like they will be able to do so. Very nice retake from 4eggs.
Exactly. Not even using. That's exceptional here, but 20 dis still remains. I think it's going to even out. T3 has to rotate onto the bats area, which he does. They're taking it lowers here. They just evened it out, and they try
the
to
crits!
bump it up. Oh my lord, the KritzKast. I love it. On to dropping Shy and killing Adolo. Omni on the post Uber onto T3. Does. T3 finds the Child Redditor's rocket when he's bombing past. A little drive-by action, but I'm looking at Mr. Eggs himself. Hiding in Saw. Can he pick up time? Is he spotted? He's not spotted. Is he gonna get
A little bit of snake for a second MGE. They aren't gonna be able. Isn't able to get the capture. But he might kill time. Tyrus has come back to help. Oh, just in the nick of time. 17 health on the blue soldier. During that, Double Jointed was able to pick up the middle point. And maybe trying to stabilize just a little bit. But it looks like that they want to try and slow push from lowers once again. 6v5. Very, very classic push into second. But it looks like Adolo gets a kill under the cars. Lots of damage on the doorway. They find Mobloke. They find time as well. And that's immediately 3 down. But
insane spam damage.
I see a little French egg as well. It was just checking. It was just checking in the spawn, I think. Thought about it. But with this momentum.
T3 could be caught out. Just narrowly missing that midi, but does take a little bit of full damage. Is exposed. Iron goes down, so does Mobloke. Omni perishes.
Oh, the forwards! Time in the forwards! Able to get the force as well. On that heavy class now. No one's on him. And they're leaving one single scout to cap, so Time can just sit in there at full health and just be an absolute pest for the eggs.
The Pyro main himself, holding it down. Ooh.
They still haven't dealt with him. Double jointed. Looks like T3 coming up on his Uber charge now. This could get very, very messy for the eggs if they're not careful. The Ubers come out now.
Shot gets caught out. They're out lows.
Just like I was saying, they find 3 almost instantly.
Good play from Time there, holding in forwards. But hungry for eggs, hiding in kitchen. Does he cook up anything? He picks up Mobloke. His cookery is ended. Bunkered up on a 5k. Mid is taking over by the double jointed team. 17 minutes remain of this match. 2-0.
Yeah, things have started to slow down a little bit as double jointed have gotten their foothold on things. Small advantage for the boys in blue. We'll see if they're able to make anything of it. Both soldiers from 4eggs on that pipe, spamming that saw. And it looks like actually that 4eggs are building this quite well. Trying to really just get their Uber as quickly as they possibly can. They know the push is coming in. It's come from window. The traps haven't really found anybody. And it looks like they're just going to be like, okay, we can hold Snakewater last. Notoriously hard to push. We'll send Raylan behind. And we'll see what happens from there.
Exactly. Raylan behind. Being a pest like Time was on the second point. He finds Ino. Does he? Wins a little skirmish. Goes lowers. Here we go. He's out. Everybody's searchlights looking for Raylan the pest. But however, 4eggs is still in lobby. Bunkered up could be caught out. Does get the lucky arrow from T3. Insane from him. Child Redditor finally dies behind the double jointed team. Sorry, excuse me.
You're alright, Freaky. I mean, looks like that double jointed. They want to try and go in. They haven't been spotted. Tyrus is in incredibly deep. The Uber trade has happened on the left side of last. Quite a bit better for eggs. They did find time in that as well. It's just going to be a little bit of a reset. 3 minutes left on the round timer before we see a round reset. And Bonk just setting up a few stickies in lobby. looks like both teams are... No, they're fine to just sort of chill, see what's up. Hungry back on engineer once again. Going to build that sentry gun in the anti-sack spot and make sure that Shy is as well protected as she possibly can be before the double soldier sacks inevitably come from double jointed.
Exactly. 2 minutes 30. Can they do something? What's happening? Getting the Ubers, obviously want the Ubers in, but I'm keen to see if they sack in just for the off-class. Maybe the spy, maybe the little sniper, who knows? But it looks like Bunkered Up holding the left side there, getting pressured hella hard. And I feel like they want to
Oh,
push
here
it
comes
left.
Time. Time's in, finds the gun, is immediately high. Can't quite find the rocket. Gets a decent blast rocket onto Shy, but wasn't quite enough. The sentry gun doing its work, doing its job.
Hungary,
And,
the off.
I would really want to see Time come up on a
Yeah.
pit class now, but this is probably the best scenario you have for it. Just under 2 minutes, Omni on Spy and Spawn. They thought about it as well. They are going to be
did.
checking, but Time has opted to just stay on that soldier, and they're going to try the sack one more time, I think.
Ooh, just pressuring from lobby here. The normal standard stuff you see. Traps are cleared. Mobloke, I thought about once it. Sentry is still watching. I know. Still almost gets caught here, but both solos on that right side. Rotating beam. They got to spam out the sentry. Oh! Eating.
4 rockets. It's not what you want when you're trying to set up a sack. A dollar going down very weak as well. Some nice stickies from Bonk to really pressure the red demo man, but can't quite secure the frag that they would have desperately loved to have in this scenario. But with 60 seconds in the round timer, they need to start getting either more aggressive with their sacks or just flat out go for an Uber trade. And it looks like Taurus wants to go for that Uber trade through the left-hand side. The Uber's been popped. They almost got the dispenser. And finally, Shy uses her Uber. They find the kill onto Taurus. Sentry gun goes down as well. The rotate possibly coming out. Very weak medic for double jointed. T3 is trying to survive. Mo gets picked off from a nice pipe from a Dolo. And Time going to get picked up as well from the stickies of a Dolo. Dolo's putting in a lot of work now. Now Browning's forwarding on to bonk it up. 1, 2, 3. And he's just absolutely been minced on that bridge, freaky.
13 seconds, but they just cap it, resetting the time to 4 minutes. It is I think they're going to hold it passive here because it's evened out here. Charles Redditor taking the space.
Look at Raylan.
No one sees him. Almost.
Rocket. Lots of damage. Able to survive as well. Ino taking a lot of damage, as is Mobloke. It looks like Double Jointed are in not the greatest position for this middle fight, but the Uber has come out, and Shy doesn't have it yet. 96% on the red medic. Can she get the Uber? She just managed to get it in the nick of time, and this is going to be an absolutely disastrous post-Uber for Double Jointed. Time has already get picked off. Oh, but the 2-shot from Taurus in the back lines. He's going to start cooking, I think. Oh. No, never mind.
Mobloke killing off Shy during that fight post-Uber. So we're gonna see it. Oh, I don't really killing each other on the saw. Now, holding mid very passively here. Obviously, Shy's gonna spawn here.
Both teams a bit scared about the aggression at this point. And looks like Hungary just checking off classes once again. Still yet to see a pit class this entire match. We've only seen the Pyro from Hungary.
Time hiding, it does get killed. Little sneaky bugger is found. Whether they send
Brownie finds the other soldier as well. Moblet going down to Brownie. That's going to mean that 4Eggs are just going to have an easy second point, and now they're in the driving seat to try and break this last. Let's see if they do any better.
2-0, talking about off-class, John Fortress, Tari 5. Oh, switches to Sniper, back to Scout. Only the Engineer off-class here. They're through right, using the Uber in on the left. The Sentry is still up. Ours finally died. Bunker up! Almost getting caught out over Ino and Raylan. But no one's watching the cap. No one's watching. Yeah.
Again, Brownie just waltzes onto the point, and it's now 3-0. There's still 10 minutes 20 left in regulation time, so still plenty of time for Double Jointed to turn things around, and they are well capable of doing so. But you need to have someone on the point on last holes. Come on.
I feel like demo dead, and there was nothing that the soldiers could do because they were all in the spawn. But
anyway, new round, new mid. Looks pretty even so far. The soldier aggression from 4X coming in. Right now, the counter jumps from the blue soldiers. They are able to find, well, actually, Bonk and Tara's going to go down. Ino finds the trade onto Omni. But, oh my goodness, it's a complete massacre from the flank of 4X. Hungry and Raylan just doing work. And then there's a full wipe.
Rum num num num. Hungry.
Hungry for those eggs. He's heard that there are some very, very nice eggs on the last point. And he wants them. He wants them badly. I know on that sniper. So where's she sitting? She's sitting on the right-hand side, near the truck, with the sentry gun as well. It looks like P3's also swapped to the KritzKast, just trying to see if they can get anything for the post. As the push looks like it's going to be coming in from the shutter. I don't know if it's going to be good enough. The Uber isn't the greatest. They find the gun. There is pressure on the point now, but the post is happening now. There's a lot of coordinated spam on the heavy, and that's going to be an easy 4-0 reverse sweep potentially. But something needs to change on these mids. Omni and Raylan are getting away with way too much.
They're just like the stars in your eyes. Or even like the sun in the sky, you look at it, you hurt your eyes, you look away for 1 second, they're like on your med. Insane positioning by them. Here we go, mid-fight. Bonk it up, Badolo, waiting for the team. Can we see some early damage? It doesn't look like it.
Oh, immediately from the blues. Oh my gosh! Time moment! The double bomb instantly. That will surely inject some life into the comms. They have to keep T3 alive though. A nice surf away. Oh, the follow-up. Oh, just able to keep the medic alive. And that is exactly the kind of mid that double jointed needed.
That full-on aggression. I loved it. Love it. Loved it. See it again. Get a replay. That's all I'm saying. Insane double bomb.
Core is able to get that after this match, but they need to not get greedy here. They are still, I mean, Snakewater last notoriously difficult to push. They have a player playing the point almost immediately. Might get things going a little bit for them, but it looks like Taurus is thinking about the shutter. No, he decides left at the moment, and they are walking through the left side. Very little pressure. The gun's gone down almost immediately. They haven't even used the Uber yet.
Early cap time here, quarter cap. They finally use the T3's in. It is half cap here still. Hungry for eggs on his main does perish on the pirate class. So does Brownie. Omni, it is going to be a total collapse onto the point. Mo Bloke and Time bombing that point. Collecting it. Reverse sweep. Could we see it? It's starting. It's winding up.
With the new progressive rule set, time isn't an issue.
Exactly. The new config. I'd love to see it. I wonder what they're doing this mid. The double jointed here. I'd love to see another double bomb maybe. See if they've... see if 4X has changed their situation at all. It looks like a passive mid here from double jointed. As the two solis bomb in yet again.
Oh,
insane.
It's shy again. The meat grinder, but this time T3 has gone down to the 2v3. Taurus and Bonk need to team up. Oh, now it's just Bonk. Oh, now it's nobody.
Oh, taunt from Omni there, and the hungry for eggs. The Mr. Eggs himself on the point. Yeah. It is going to be even Ubers. But
they see Raylan aggressive on bats. Are they able to secure the frag with the rocket spam? No, not quite. But Hungry's going to go down. Some amazing shots from Ino.
I like to point out, both medics are on KritzKast.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't see that every day.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, well, let's see. It is Crits ad technically for Shy and the red team. Both scouts going down for double jointed Mobloke. Oh, now T3's gone down as well. And Adolo getting that beam. Has that KritzKast ready? He wants it.
Itching.
He wants those eggs.
Oh. itching for that mouse 2, that middle finger pressing that mouse 2 button. We could see it momentarily on this
He's
left
gonna
side.
get his eggs, Freaky. He's gonna get his eggs. Where are the eggs?
He does.
He's trying to find them. He's trying to find them.
Only John Fortress perishes here, but Raylan is still alive. Doesn't pick up T3. Hungary was gonna little bit of a scare tactic there, hiding near drop down, but they're back onto second. Looks like KritzKast evens. This is interesting. Time?
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 Time? Is it time? No, not yet.
Tyrus wants to take it really aggressive here with the help of Ina capping the second here. Mobloke taking the point. Omni bombing the second point, denying that capture time.
Oh, Taurus. Absolutely two-piecing a Dolo. Oh, Meg's going in. Can't quite find it. Shy coming up on that KritzKast once again.
Clutch or
and
kiss,
Raylan's just in almost immediately. There's crits on Brownie. And that is a GG. They found the eggs. They found 5 of them on that last point. 5-1.
Over. Yeah. 5-1. Insane. I honestly think if the double bombs, double jointed, those last 2 rounds, those double bombs are just so red free in my head right now. Insane cohesion from them two. Good to see from Mobloke there, but obviously both medics on KritzKast, one having a 20% ad. It is going to be a bit grim thinking that you're the one on the KritzKast. Saturday Night Highlander. Ladies and gentlemen and KritzKasters, Saturday night there's Highlander. Cough cough, come view, cook your eggs, get the gamer subs, you know how it is. Anyway, until then, this has been KritzKast. I've been Freaky and Mikcow on the side. And I'd like to say goodnight. See you later.
Bye.